Hello, 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 and welcome to another live stream by Virtual Flight Diaries. And we are here. It's finally here, guys. The PMDG 737-800 native for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. And we're going to take it for a fairly short hop from Chicago to Philadelphia. It's kind of bring it home for me, Philadelphia being my home area. But yes, it is here and it is good. So I actually haven't flown it yet at all. I haven't had time since the drop and getting the stream going. So we are doing it first time on stream, flying it out of here. But I have a lot of time in it in 2020, so hopefully it translates to here, although it's been a while. Over a year, I think, since I flew this. So let's get on board. Let's get fired up. We are on VATSIM network. And oh, that's the wrong hit. All right, so they have a modeled cabin, which is pretty cool. No toilets, but they have a cool little sound thing that happens when you try to go into the toilet area. But this is the default American Airlines that came with the package. So we're gonna get onto the flight deck. Good evening. How are you? Yeah, hang up my coat. Let's get fired up. Let's get boarded. So it looks like we have Cleveland online, so we should have some ATC in our route. They just came on, so I don't think they were going to be going anywhere soon. We did have some really cool stuff. If I could get on here earlier, we had full ATC for Chicago. We had delivery, ground, tower, and approach and center all on. That would have been awesome, but unfortunately they all went offline. But like I said, we still have Cleveland. Philly was up. I think that went offline as well. All right, so we'll load in our flight plan, and that's done. We'll go weight and balances, and we'll load it in the plane from SimBrief. And let's get her powered up. All right, power up flow. We got battery. Got some pretty interesting sounds going on. All right, so we got 3 green, landing gears down. That's good. Let's put her on the ground bus. On the external lights. It's on. Flaps test. Eight minutes on the IRS alignment. Come back down here. It's good, good. Hold off on APU start. Let's get the seatbelts on. These are engines off, or engines on, B's off, or Engine's on, electric's off. Let's get the window heats on. It's good. Down, smile, frown. Going up to 35,000 for this trip. Go, and put 250 in for Philly. All right, nav is on. That looks good. New. Directors can come on. Behind his master. Going up to 35,000. Surprisingly, my old profile for MobiFlight works, which is cool. All right, come down here. We got lights test. They're all working. Over here, test the oxygen. Got this one. Good test. Let's make some noise. Okay. All right, good. And so we got CTAF is 120.75. Good. That's for the HUD. I'm not too familiar with that yet, but I am going to definitely make an effort to learn the HUD now. All right, we are squawking mode C. Let's do a test.
TCAS test failed.
It failed because we aren't aligned yet. All right, FMC, let's get the position. GPS left. Okay. B. See if the gate's in the system. Keyword Kilo 10. Nope, not in the database. That's fine. But this is close enough, so we cross-reference that. And let's get our route in. Flight plan request. Route. We'll set the payload. Set the fuel. It's all in the system. And over the route. Put it up. That's all good. American Airlines 556. And let's go to departure. So we're departing off of runway 28 right. I'm going to go with the last ATIS that I got. And real world ATIS is showing 28 right. But the last ATIS I got was a November 5 takeoff. So we're going to plan for that. So we're doing intersection takeoff on 28 right. All right, 28 right in the system. Go back to routes. We go arrival. We're arriving into Philly. We're going to be arriving on. So the arrival runways in the Philly are 27 right at 17. So 17 is a 6,000 foot runway. So let's do the 9,000 foot 27 right. And we're going to Dojid. And that is SB. Activate you. That's all in. Perf in it. Oh, we're all loaded up, boarded up. We can get that in there. I got a 5. Serves 20 in, 20 on board, 20 planned. Cost index of 46. 350. We got wind 222 at 85.
Chicago CTAF, United 798, 50 miles straight in at 427 center. Everybody watch out and get out of my way. Or else I'll find everybody out at Chicago.
Okay. Noted.
Straight from O-Block, United 798.
So let's keep you N1 limits. Let's do a perf. All right, we're going to select 28 right.
Just to be clear, that was United 798 too. That set all up.
We're doing intersection takeoff. So you put the intersection length here, which is noted on the charts.
798 first contact. We're starting our descent to 9,000 feet for runway 27 center.
Air traffic, Delta 8947 is lining up runway 22 left.
Actually,
Chicago traffic, or O'Hare traffic, I'll just word of mouth. United 798 is kind of freaky. Is that like level 320, 10 miles out?
it should put in there. That's a shame. All right. Anyway, moving on. All right, we'll import from aircraft. We'll do optimum for now.
Chicago traffic, United 798 put in sorry and wrong.
All right, so we got takeoff 1, select temp to 33, and an N1 of 90.5. So let's do takeoff 1, 33,
traffic, Delta 8947, taking off runway 22 left, departing to the east.
I wonder if you could put in. It's not.
For traffic, American 3296, we're descending on Watson 4, we just passed Watson at 250, flight level 250.
It's fine, it's close enough. Take off, we got flaps 5. CG 5.24, 143, 144, 150. Alright, so that's all done. Alright, we're taxiing to runway 28, doing intersection takeoff November 5. It's still 9,750 feet, that's plenty of runway. There's no hotspots in our route, it's a short taxi.
Chicago traffic, Delta 89.
No ATC on, so we'll guide ourselves, and we'll take off with a direct to mobile. Any questions? Alright, oxygen test at 100%, nav and display switches, normal and auto. Window heats are on. Pressurization mode is auto. Flight instruments heading 036. Altimeter is
No, he's just taking his time.
2939. Hey, Classic Sim Jet. Hey, Classic Jet Sim Pilot. Hey, how's it going? Welcome to the stream and chat. Said, hey, VFD. How are you enjoying the update? It looks fantastic. This thing looks amazing in this simulator. I'm trying to think back to the 2020 version. I mean, I've been flying this, the PMDG 737s all the way back to, you know, the NG
Can we actually
axis.
keep a respect given the CCAP frequency? United 798, I think you need to calm down or I'll wallop you.
But, yeah, I don't know about the sounds yet, although the power-up sounds were pretty cool. It has a little electronic growls as the system's powered up. So I think the sounds are going to be just fine. But as far as looks, it definitely looks awesome. A lot of little Easter eggs. I didn't even get that far. All right, parking brake is set. Idle. Our engine start levers are cut off. Pre-flight checklist complete. All right, we're boarded and fueled. So let's close the door. Start the APU. And we got yaw dampener could come on. Not yet. We stay on or off for now till we'll get the APU fired up.
United 798, please stop overtaking the airspace. The aircraft below you has the right of way, and that's actually an FAA law, so please stop trying to overtake using time acceleration.
What is up with this guy? All right, well, we're waiting for the APU. Let's close up. Operations, we'll leave that alone for now. We got door management. Let's close all. Arm them. Just in case, we'll release all. I don't think I requested anything there. Ground, we'll remove the jetway. Hey CJ, I caught your MD-80 video. That thing is looking good. Might actually have to pull the trigger on that one once it goes the 24 native. It's one of the classic ones that I don't have. All right, let's put that on the buses. All right, EPU is on. Now we can do this before start flow. Dogs can come on and any collision on. Now we can remove the ground power unit. Disconnect you. Put the dogs. All right, before start checklist, flight door closed and locked, fuel 20,000 pounds and balanced. Fuel pumps are on, signs are on. Windows are locked, MCP. Oh, this is why we do checklists. All right, so we'll get that set up, 150. We're taking off at 2.8, so that's going to be 280 on the heading. All right, so MCP V2150 heading at 280, altitude flight level 350 is set. Pickup speeds are verified, 143, 144, 150. CDU pre-flight complete. Rudder aileron trim is 00. Taxi departure briefing is completed. Anti-collision light is on. Before start checklist complete. All right, guys, let's get out of here. O'Hare traffic, American 556. Pushing back, gate Kilo 10. O'Hara. Keep getting that to come on.
You need to set parking brakes to request ground services.
O'Hare traffic, United 798, direct Jimbo, for ILS runway 27 center.
We are American, so we will go with American.
Due to icing conditions, please stand by for engine start until push is completed and brakes are set. Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
They say they're icing conditions, but okay, guys.
O'Hare traffic, American 3296. We are overhead Vogler for the ILS 28 center.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted. Locking gear.
O'Hare traffic, American 270 taxiing runway 22 left, Alpha and Victor O'Hare.
Hey, Jace Pereira, welcome to the stream of chat. Yeah, we should do a shared cockpit.
United
Like,
798, where are you going?
Release parking brakes, please.
Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 doesn't have a good one yet.
Why are you backtracking the runway right now?
Sorry, we kind of had to lose a little bit of altitude, so to make way for additional traffic, we're going to make a little loop right behind it, then join onto the final United 798, if that's all right with y'all.
Good thing they're banning 16-year-olds, because I guarantee you're under that.
Commencing push.
This guy has got to stop trolling.
Please stand by for engine start until push is completed and brakes are set.
Let's keep it professional, please.
Yeah, tell United 798 to like watch a sporty video or something.
What's the 40?
Yeah, Sim Update 4 is has really made the sim really good.
Aviation related, I'm guessing?
No, it's just football.
Okay, thank you.
Of course, PMDG is supposed to be coming up with their own like native add-on for shared cockpit, which is pretty exciting.
For traffic United 254 landing, stand by, landing 27 center.
Okay, traffic United 2394, 25, correction 30 nautical miles to the northeast. Wind up arrival holding 9,000 after Poppy Vectors ILS 27 center. Okay.
Hey, Limp. Just got back from Langhorne. What did I miss? Yeah, we just got started. Just started pushing back, so we didn't miss anything. I'm from Longhorn. I need glasses. GSX, I don't know what they're pulling us onto this taxiway. Okay. I tell you what, this kind of feels like home. Put a lot of hours in there.
Please set parking brakes.
I need glasses was my last excuse on the last stream. Yeah. I need to get, like, because of streaming or whatever, I need to get a set of aggressives that are, like, set up for computer work. All right, parking brake.
Unlocking gear.
All right, grounding 1 or grounding 2. Probably help if I shut the packs off.
Or traffic 254, clear of 27 center, Echo Romeo Golf Charge 8, final call Chicago.
Fuel coming in.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear. Right
Okay,
is clear.
traffic United 2394 passing a Poppy 8,000.
That wasn't the impression I got from watching the videos. And I did set my sound up. Oh no. So I take it PMDG is not dropping in the marketplace today. I would say no. I think it's PC only right now. All right, so good start on 2, ground 1. Let's do that let's check this one out from the outside. All right, so I don't know. Maybe got to play with the sounds, but the default sounds a little flat to me, but that's okay. All right. The lights on. Okay, before taxi checklist. So flight controls check, forward, back, right, to the left. All right, flight deck. Okay, before taxi checklist generators on. Let's do the flows first, right? Tanks are above 1,000. All right, generators on, probe heats on, any ice not required. Actually, let's check the temperature. Any ice, engines on. All right, isolation of valves, auto, engine start switches are auto, recall, checked, auto brake, RTO. There we go, RTO. Engine start levers are the idle detent, flight controls checked, ground equipment is clear. Takeoff for config checked. Laps 5 for departure. All right, so well, I have the PCE. I have a PCE, but I bought it in the marketplace in 2020, so I want the discount. I don't blame you, because they're selling it for $74, and those I gotta get it for 30. So be careful if you criticize PMDG sounds. They'll send you some guy to your house and rough you up. Yeah. Look, so far the sounds have been okay. It's just those engine startups, they just didn't match the video. So I might have done something wrong with the spatial audio. I have to check. But we're going to be flying this a lot in the next week. So, and when Boris drops his, we'll certainly give them a try as well. All right, so this is before taxi take. Checklist is complete. So let's see, we got kill the dome. Air traffic, American 556, taxiing to runway 28 right via Lima Lima, November 5 for departure. American, or O'Hara. What did he say? Oh, okay.
O'Hare Traffic United 2394, 5 on 1.
All right, let's get out of here. One thing I did notice is the HUD for the PMDG versus the iFly is way better. I just got to learn how to use a HUD. Clear left, clear right. Swing around over here. All right, and the lights on. Lights. All right, before takeoff checklist, flaps 5, green light, stabilizer trim is. Going 2-4 set. Before takeoff checklist complete. O'Hare traffic, American 556, taking off runway 28 right at November 5. Straight out departure, O'Hare. Let's hope everybody has made their proper radio calls. All right, guys. First departure in the PMDG 737-800. Let's spool them up. Stable, Toga. Hey, Race Money. Yes, this is VATSIM. All right, there's speed alive. There's 80 knots. Cross check.
80 knots.
Rotate.
Positive rate of climb.
How's the rate? You're up.
United 798, final runway 277.
All right, bug up, flaps 2. Nav. Heading select. Let's see if there's any traffic conflicts. Doesn't look like it. All right, let's go direct mobile. O'Hare traffic, American 556, just departed runway 28 right, passing 3,900, direct mobile, last call, O'Hare. All right, flaps 1. Should keep it at 230. I did want to check the night lighting out in here, so I'm going to leave it go dark, which is close to real time. I did dial it back an hour. I'm just going to keep an eye on VAT radar, make sure we're not crossing anybody. Certainly don't want to have whoever that guy is telling me that I'm in conflict. We still have Cleveland Center on. That's awesome. Let's put the Cleveland Center on. $119,875. We'll just monitor Cleveland Center. We're clear of traffic. Nice. This thing flies beautifully. So Lim says once you get above 10,000, you're clear of all traffic. Yeah. All right. And speaking of 10,000, all right, past the 10,000. Wing lights could come off. And you are clear to move about the cabin. Flight attendants are notified. That goes to off. Oh. All right, after takeoff, engine bleeds on. Packs are auto. Landing gear is up and off. And flaps are up, no light. After takeoff, checklist complete. So when we get up here a little bit, I want to explain how I mapped, because I only have a 2-position landing gear. So there's a specific way that you have to map your 2-position on the Bravo. I'm sure it works with other things. I can't speak to Axis and O's or SPAD Next. But in the flight simulator with the Bravo, so you just reverse the thing. So for the landing gear to be up, you actually set the position to the down position, and you command it to operate on release. And when you release that, it'll command up, and it'll raise the gear. The same with the up. You put the up position in the down and also command release. So the keybind would be for down, you set up the up key, and to bring the landing gear down. Oh, I mean, wait, so now I got my confused. I got to turn this down a little bit. So let me guess. So I'm trying not to confuse you guys. So to set the landing gear to down, you actually program the up with the keybind on release. To set it up, you program it down with the keybind on release. And what that does is it actually cancels the switch. So when it's in the up position, everything is off. So then you can actually put it in the actual off position. You have to physically do it, but that's how that's done. So it's just set up in reverse with both positions in the on release command. Hopefully I didn't confuse the crap out of you guys. But otherwise, if you just command up and down like a normal gear lever, you won't be able to switch it into the off. Which is no big deal. It's just you might find it annoying that it's constantly up because it's supposed to be in the off. Mood lighting in. Okay, the center tanks. All right, passing 18,000, so standard set. Oh, I gotta fix that. They're all synced. Also, guys, so I have a new intro music. This is Limp said you have no landing conflicts, so you're probably because you're the only one that ever lands at Philadelphia. That's not true. You and Holden landed there the other day, didn't you? So I'm testing out a new intro song. So I want you guys to, if you listen to it, to let me know what you think. If you think it's stupid, please let me know. If you think it's good, let me know. I'm trying to figure out whether I want to keep using it or not. We only landed there because of you. Well, see, I'm a good influence. I constantly choose it because it's my home airport, so. I really wanted this thing to drop this afternoon. Boy, PMDG really brought it in the last minute, because we were gonna do Denver and this leg. I wanted to do two, but the good thing is, guys, is that I start my holiday vacation Monday, and I'm off from Monday until January 7th because I've been at my workplace forever. So we are definitely going to be doing. We're going to be doing some flying in this thing. Yeah. Yeah, you have to let me know when you get when it finally drops. Probably Tuesday. You can always fly the MAX with me. Yes, you can. And I know I had a MAX stream planned, but man, I was sitting there this morning and I had it loaded in the sim, and I'm like, I just have no motivation to fly this. So next week we're going to be doing all kinds of. I'm going to definitely do some Ryanair ops. I'm definitely going to do. So Tuesday I have planned we're going to do somewhat of a long haul. We're going to stretch the legs out on the NG because it's been over a year since I've flown this, and I just want to fly the hell out of it. So also planning a little giveaway on Tuesday on our long haul for our holidays gifting I think a couple gift cards I have. I think the lack of motivation came from you dealing with European controllers. No, hey, I watched your Flight Sim Captain stream, and that guy actually very nice, very pleasant. Nah, we're definitely going back. I just didn't want to fly the MAX, and I had nothing else set up, so. That's why we were kind of killed. Miami to San Diego is a good long haul for 800 flight. Yeah, what is that? That's like 6 hours though. Never done 6 hours on the stream before. Do a transcon. We could do LAX to Miami. That way I could keep my favorite livery. You guys don't know I love American Airlines. Yeah. You guys just forgot that you had to ask for permission to push, that's all. No, that was a cool That was a cool stream.
Yeah, 293 from Brandon at maintain file 290.
Man, 1,000 feet per minute? Wow.
2711 from Brandon at maintain file 310.
Brandon, maintain file 310, breaker 611.
I don't remember this being so slow to climb. It's like flying in an Airbus.
Breaker 2711, I heard you call.
Yeah, I went against my better judgment and did what he did. There's nothing wrong with that. And that controller was actually quite awesome too. All he said was, "Oh, you guys didn't ask for push." That was on VAT USA. You'd have been like threatened with banning probably. Classic Jets. I did Chicago to Anchorage in the past summer in real life. I thought that was plenty time for me in the 800, over 6 hours. Yeesh. So I did many moons ago. I found a fishing trip to Alaska, and I did Minneapolis to Anchorage in a 757. It was cool to be in a 757, but man, 6 hours, that was rough. That's how you get yelled at in Europe. Yep. You messed up, but that's okay. Just continue your push. Long time with only one aisle, yes. And I had the aisle seat next to, we were the last row. So everybody that was using the lab in the back was banging into my shoulder every time, the whole way. So Echo 19 did these sounds.
We're 115 Papa Whiskey, Roger. Southwest 201, contact Cleveland Center 125.42.
2542.
Saw that video by Rob Rendazzo.
Cleveland Island 270, level 330. Climbing, flight level 310.
So CJ, so MD-80, is that a buy for when it comes out for 2024? I said it was it's the only classic jet I really don't have in the sim right now. It's the MD-80.
Southwest 451, contact Cleveland Center 125.42. WestJet 1141, contact Cleveland Center 125.42.
All right. When that drops, that's getting that one.
Delta 1246, contact Cleveland Center 125.42.
2542, good day. Home First Appears climbing to flight level 3 and
Gotta love the classics.
Number 115 Papa Whiskey, descend and maintain 6,000.
6,005 Papa Whiskey.
Cleveland American 270, level 330.
Yeah, seriously, don't remember.
Yeah, 1364, did you check in?
Cleveland Center, Air Canada 767, flight level 380.
Air Canada 767, Cleveland Center, hello. Radar contact.
You want to do that?
Cleveland Center, good evening. November 960, Foxtrot, flight level 240.
Yeah, 2106 on Cleveland Center 125.42.
We're back up. That's right. I changed my outside view.
Yeah, 2106 Cleveland.
1906.
Yeah, 2106 on Cleveland Center 125.42.
2542, take care, United 106.
For 115 Papa Whiskey, just trying to maintain 4,000.
4,000 Papa Whiskey, do you want us on ascending?
Number 115 Papa Whiskey 5, present, heading, and when able, say approach request.
CPS 25 or RNAV 25.
Roger, you can expect that. Fly present, heading.
Present.
Cleveland, good evening. November 960, Foxtrot, flight level 240.
Something seems off to me, though. The shallow climb seems a little weird to me.
Niner 60 Foxtrot Cleveland Center low, Delta 8947, connect Toronto 125.77. Delta 8947 Cleveland.
F1 360 is climbing to flight level 380.
Airfront 3.
Do I have a high C cost index? No. No, I'm at 45.
Where are you?
We just passed reach.
I don't know. It's been so long since I've flown in the NG.
Contact Indianapolis Center 128.07.
128.07 point, is that correct? F1 360.
That's correct. 128.07.
Okay, Roger. Thank you. Merry Christmas. F1 360.
Alright guys, bear with me. I'm just cleaning up the frequency. Pilot code 1496, contact Indianapolis Center 128.07.
Where's the ISA? It may be pretty warm.
1496.
Flare 963, did you check in?
Negative, Flare 963, flight level 300.
Where do I check the ISA on
American 323 with you at flight level 160.
system?
American 320.
I don't have the chart.
Cleveland Center.
Cost index would choose speed over altitude. Oh, okay.
Cleveland Center, Delta 219 is climbing through 10,600.
I've fly it before. I think the... So, wait. Let me look at my OFP.
Cleveland Center, climbing 270, delete speed restrictions.
So, ISA is +2.
Is that 270 or 370 for Delta 219?
ISA is +2. So, that's kind of pretty close to normal.
219, climbing 370.
370, Delta 219, thank you.
That 577 request.
American 323, Cleveland Center, they just gave me your tag. Welcome, climb maintain file tree.
No, not too warm then.
Climb maintain 310, American 323.
I don't know. I mean,
Jet 577, Cleveland Center, descend via the bones to arrival, and
let's use your error. I don't know.
37.
I don't think it's a bug. I mean, I don't think the 7.3 was a rocket ship, but I thought it would go up a little faster than that. But like Lim said, maybe the cost index is choosing the speed over.
Cleveland Center, hello.
Too many cheesesteak eating Eagles fans in the back. Yes. Yeah, we're loaded too. I didn't say that. We're actually loaded up.
Air 2711, are you on my frequency? Air Canada 767, contact Cleveland Center 125.42.
Over to 125.42. Thanks for the ATC, Air Canada 767.
Southwest 1552, leave my airspace. Chicago's closed, racer turn, change first.
First change approved, Southwest 1552, Merry Christmas.
American 577, contact. Apologies, I let go of my push talk early. Contact Detroit approach 126.22.
Approach 126, could you see a quick about that?
American 270 cross, Nook at maintain file true 10. American 270 cross, Nook at maintain file true 10.
They're going to maintain 310, American 270.
Cleveland Center, American 556, flight level 350.
Bandy off, contact Cleveland Center 125.02.
So that's the thing. I was going to say high weight and you need to burn off more fuel to get to a higher altitude. Yeah, so I was climbing as quick as I could. All right.
Number 115, Papa Whiskey, turn right heading 180.
I stepped on him.
3000.
180, 3000, Papa.
Cleveland Center, American 556, flight level 350.
American 556, Cleveland Center, low radar contact. Number 115, Papa Whiskey, clear direct Ogvo, cross Ogvo, at or above 3000. At Ogvo, cleared, RNAV or runway 25 approach.
Clear direct Ogvo, at or above 3000, at Ogvo, clear RNAV, runway 25 approach.
Number 44, Kilo Charlie, descend via the bones to arrival, the Metro altimeter 2937.
Alright, we'll descend via the bones to arrival, 4 Kilo Charlie.
So as far as flight model goes, it feels really nice.
Flare 963.
I would have hand flew it more if I didn't have to pay attention to VAT radar so much. That's why I put the autopilot on. But on the takeoff roll and the climb out, it felt like you could really hand fly this thing for quite some time. Just from a simmer's perspective. I mean, I've never flown a 7.3 before, but from a simmer's perspective, it felt real nice. Better than the Max, the iFly. That's my opinion.
Number 960 Foxtrot, are you on my frequency?
Oh, you're lucky. You got Washington Center on now. Yay. Except Washington Center doesn't handle Philadelphia. New York Center does.
Cross bugs 1000, clear 963.
Even though Philly's in there, Washington Center doesn't handle it.
So the 736 contact Cleveland.
Well, maybe they are. I don't know. I don't remember. I just remember not seeing that they don't handle the thing. Let me see if there's notes. Yep. Washington Center does not provide terminal service for Philadelphia. So, nope.
So 1228 contact Indianapolis Center 128.07.
We're going to have to go to the other Cleveland Center frequency. You got 125.425.
Delta 1228 Cleveland.
Delta 1228, just with you, sorry about that.
Delta 1228 contact Indianapolis Center 128.07.
Over to the center, Delta 1228.
Wow, even the controllers don't like Philly. Nobody likes Philly. That's why we're angry all the time. Nobody likes Philly. I think we got some time before I have to talk to a controller again. Let's check out the cabin.
American 323, I have an amendment to your rating and advisory to copy.
American 323, copy.
American 323, clear to the Buffalo Airport via direct to Dunkirk. That's Delta Kilo Kilo direct.
That's Delta Kilo Kilo.
So we can control the
Direct Delta Kilo Kilo and then direct
cabin
to the
lighting.
Airport.
Direct to Delta Kilo Kilo, and then direct to Buffalo Airport, America 323.
That's pretty cool. So we got cruise mode. I don't see any change.
Center Player 963, can I step away for 2 minutes?
Player 963, as long as you start your descent on time, 2 minutes is approved.
Yeah, we're about 10 miles up to the sun, so that should work.
Okay. I'm obviously doing something wrong, unless that's a bug. Alright. Cabin looks really nice. And very little frame hit, guys. Very little frame hit.
Number 15, Papa Whiskey, no traffic observed between you and the field. Device cancellation of IFR in there on the ground. The frequency for exchange approved.
I'll be back on the ground.
You need to hit both cabin and first class? Okay, we'll try that. I'm certainly not qualified to operate the lighting system in the cabin. Got to be a controller back here, right? Yep.
Number 960, Foxtrot, cross bugs at and maintain 11,000.
Cross bugs at and maintain
Board entry.
Cleveland Center, good evening. Dallas 172, flight level 310.
American 270, contact Toronto 125.77.
2577, Franken 270.
Delta 2022, Cleveland Center, good evening. Number 44, Charlie Kilo, contact Detroit, approach 126.22.
Alright, Detroit approach 126.22 for 4 Kilo Charlie. See you.
Delta 471, Cleveland.
Oh, got a bolt. I'll watch the replay. I want to see Kablamo into Philadelphia. See you. See you, CJ. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping in.
Checking in flight level 400.
Yeah. So I don't.
JetBlue 736,
I don't know
Cleveland
what I'm
Center, squawk, or contact the other Cleveland Center 125.42.
12542 for JetBlue 736, have a good night.
Clipper
Probably
7,
broke it.
contact Cleveland Center 125.42.
Okay.
Cleveland on 2542 for Clipper 7 Heavy, have a good one.
Yeah.
Cleveland Center, good evening. Delta 471, flight level 190.
Delta 471, Cleveland Center, hello, descend via the Bones to arrival, the Metro altimeter 2934.
Bones 2 and 2934, Delta 471.
Yeah, I'm obviously doing something wrong.
323, contact
That's okay.
Cleveland Center 125.42.
I'm not a big cabin person, so.
Cleveland Center 125.4, America 323, see you.
2542.
Center Player 63 back with you.
Thank you.
Oh, we can get some hot water. Oh, there's sound.
Center UPS 402 Heavy, flight level 400.
GPS 402.
Coffee pots are on. Cool. What did it say? Hello, occupied. It should say occupied, right? That's pretty cool. Where's the door handle? There we go. But can you flush the toilet? No, they don't have a toilet modeled. They just have a guy that says occupied, so you can't go in there. That's fine. Flushable toilets are actually
Cleveland's going to be back in less than a
frame
minute.
hogs, so at least you can open the flight deck door. Yes, sir. And the cabins are pretty nicely modeled. I actually can't wait to see delivery guys put them together. They did a really nice job. Like I said, my frames maybe dropped 5 FPS going back there. That's crazy. I'm used to, 10 to 15 drops going back in the cabins. Alright, so Philly 070 at 3. Oh, they're no longer landing 27 right. Good thing I checked. Where they landed. Nine right.
For 115, Papa Whiskey, Alpha cancellation received 0205 Zulu. Good evening, happy holidays.
Good evening, Merry Christmas.
Good thing I checked. We'd have had one hell of a tailwind.
2389, 20, direct.
Alright, we gotta fix that.
Delta Juliet Bravo.
Papa 2389.
Zulu 9 right.
Delta 471, contact Detroit approach 126.22. We'll see ya.
2622, Delta 471, happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
All fixed.
Cleveland Center, this is November 716 Alpha Juliet on the ground at KDQR, doing a short VFR to IAG, request flight following.
Number 716 Alpha Juliet, contact the other guy, 125.42, he'll help you.
125.425, 6 Alpha Juliet, thank you.
All right, cool. So we'll be coming over the Commodore Barry Bridge.
Contact Columbus approach 125.952.
175.63, we'll see ya.
Could have come into DC, man.
UPS 402, contact Indianapolis Center 124.
He's got all kinds of
124.45 for UPS 402.
all kinds of ATC up. What do you think? How you liking it? You're gonna be one of those coworkers, okay?
Houston Center, hello, citation November 514 Sierra Mike, leveling at flight level 430.
Number 514 Sierra Max, Cleveland Center, hello.
Can't get over how
American 556 contact.
so glad they actually
Cleveland Center,
took away that
125.42.
CPA crap. That was all cluttering up. Should have been just an orange ball.
American 556 contact, Cleveland Center, 125.42.
Over to 125.42. Thanks for the ATC, American 556.
Delta 219 contact, Cleveland Center, 125.42.
Over to 125.
Rouge 167 Cleveland Center, very good evening. Wish you flight level 250.
Rouge 167 Cleveland Center, radar contact. Welcome, descend and maintain flight level 240.
Can I get a repeat on the altitude, please?
Descend and maintain flight level 240.
240, Rouge 167, thank you.
Cleveland Center, good evening, American 556, flight level 350.
Well, there's 2 at once, but I heard a Delta 219 Cleveland Center, roger.
Cleveland Center, November 716 Alpha Juliet. I'm going to be northeast bound out of KBQR, passing through 1,300 feet, looking for Class C clearance through Buffalo towards IAG, VFR.
November 6 Alpha Juliet, squawk 5254.
5254, 6 Alpha Juliet.
Cleveland Center, good evening, American 556, flight level 350.
American 556, Cleveland Center, roger.
American 323, Cleveland Center, what run rate are you going to have for me in Buffalo?
So you would think they would rework the first officer to look and get rid of the bowling shoes. They have that too. Yeah, you know, they need to add more.
5 miles east of the Buffalo Airport, altitude as reported. Maintain VFR at 2000 and proceed on course.
They need to add more customization or unlock it
On course, 6 Alpha Juliet.
so that the modders can actually make
Question
customized.
1181, contact Toronto Center 125.
Like got friends in 2020 with the pets. That was so awesome. I do bush trips with the dog in the right seat. It was pretty cool. But unfortunately, for some reason, these are locked and they can't do anything with them. That was like pet friends or something. Not Mike.
Last aircraft calling completely unreadable. Number 6 Alpha Juliet, the Niagara altimeter 2959er. Make straight in, runway 28 right.
Altimeter 2959, straight in runway 28 right, 6 Alpha Juliet. Can I get what is the wind reading on this?
Number 7, or correction, 6 Alpha Juliet, the Niagara wind currently 17015, gust 2.
Roger that, thank you. 6 Alpha Juliet.
A little choppy. Not terrible. Some light chop. That guy needs a new mic.
Completely unreadable. Very loud mic too.
Yeah, they definitely need to add this. But, you know, these are part of their precious career mode, so they got them all locked up.
Cleveland Center 6 Alpha Juliet. It is extremely gusty, and I'm having difficulty saying it.
Sounds like he's calling in from a walkie-talkie, right?
500. Can I maintain direct from here?
Number 6 Alpha Juliet, maintain the about.
He should be like Cleveland Center, breaker 19.
Enter a left base for runway 28 right, or make straight in for runway 28 right. Check.
2,500 feet, straight in for 28 right, 6 Alpha Juliet, thank you.
JetBlue 736, New York is offline, radar service terminated, frequency change approved.
Is that for JetBlue 736?
Affirm, JetBlue 736, radar service terminated, frequency change approved.
Over to advisory for JetBlue 736, have a good night.
So what do you guys think so far? I don't know about YouTube's sound compression, but do you guys think those engine sounds sounded a little flat? I turned on the spatial 3D sounds in Windows, and like they said they were doing. I wonder if there's something I have to do in my audio settings in the sim too. Hey, we've got us a convoy up here and a Smokey on our backside. Where's the bandit? All right, 30 minutes left in the flight. Let's check our. Let's brief for our descents. Do the Bougie 4. Coming in off of PSB. So we got to be 8,000 at Bunts. And this is going to be our turn in.
Clipper 7, contact Boston Center 134.7.
All right, so nothing remarkable on this.
Correction, Bruce 167, descend maintain 17,000. Buffalo, altimeter 2961. 7,000.
Yeah, I don't know about the sounds. I'll just wait for Boris to come out with his pack. Yeah, you know, I think it's right. I mean, there's nothing wrong with Boris. And there's nothing terrible about these sounds either. This isn't like I wouldn't like not buy this plane even if I didn't own it because of the sounds.
Juliet, I'm about 6 miles out, runway 28.
All right, so from Bunts we're going to track 105 to School.
November 6 Alpha Juliet, Roger, wind 17015, gust.
We're on track 106 to Bojan.
28 right, clear to land, 6 Alpha Juliet.
Nope. All right, now we're going to track
Southwest 1888, contact
265 to Express.
133.72 Southwest 1888.
Track 186 to Ferris. And then heading 185, and we'll expect vectors, so we'll vector ourselves. Landing 9 right. Yeah, that guy is not doing too good.
Damn. Please try not to do that again. I'm not sure what's going on with their mic, but it is very loud and very staticky. Rouge 167, contact Toronto Center 125.77.
So let's look at the approach. That guy's just not listening.
Rouge 167, contact Toronto Center 125.77. 125.77, have to head back to ATC.
All right, 187. We got 109.3
maintain 250.
on Philadelphia. So, all right. So we're going to do the ILS Zulu. 109.3. 87 is our course. You got 1800 as the intercept of Akili. Decision altitude is 221. 200 feet above the ground. 36 feet above is our threshold. Yeah, missed approach. If we have to go miss, we're going to climb 1,500 feet and then climb a right turn to 3,000 direct. Woodstown, VOR, and then hold. straightforward. I've actually done this approach probably a billion times. That doesn't mean that I'm not going to smash it into 9 right, but all right. So 4,000 Brandywine, 3,000 Aussie. We intercepted Keeley. That should put us out just right on, looking good with that. All right. All right. Any questions? No ATC. We'll be vectoring ourselves, and no weather factors. Maybe he hears the same thing we're hearing. It's possible. It's possible. There's literally controllers everywhere in the Northeast except for one. Yep. Hey, Red Beer Flies. Hey, welcome to the stream and chat. Yes, let's go. All right, so we should be 126 nautical miles from our top of descent. We got about 15 minutes until we go down. And my first landing in 2024 in the PMDG since November of last year.
American 323, turn 10 degrees right, just going to maintain 4,000.
10 degrees right, the 784,000.
Okay. No problem.
Cleveland Center Delta 2896 is 26 miles southeast of Syracuse, so level 360.
Delta 2896, Cleveland Center, roger.
Had to remember how to do that. We'll put a ring around there. Can't do a center line.
November 6 Alpha Juliet, taxi to parking, your discretion.
6 Alpha Juliet, taxi to parking, my discretion. That was the most stressful landing I've ever had. 6 Alpha Juliet.
Well, I'm glad to see you made it. We want reading FedEx 5225.
Hey, Red Bear Flies, thank you for subscribing to the channel. That's awesome. I really do appreciate that. If you guys haven't already, if you're watching the stream and you're liking what you're seeing, hit that like button and hit that subscribe button, just like Red Beard Flies. We're trying to make a push to 1,000 subscribers, so we appreciate the help and support. Thank you very much. All right, so we got our radial in, so that should put us a 5 nautical mile ring around Philly. Got some traffic off our nose. It's probably FedEx 777.
Maintain flight level 250.
Is that me? Descend and maintain for level 250, American 556. All right, we'll head on down.
American 323, turn left heading 310.
Turn left 310, American 323.
American 323, 4 miles from Strava. Continue left turn heading 270. Correction 260. Maintain 4,000 till establishment of localizer. Cleared ILS runway 23 approach.
Turn left 270, maintain 4,000 until intercept the localizer.
All right, well, we're coming down. We got a little bit of an early descent going.
Clear ILS 23 approach. American 323.
Delta 219, contact Washington Center 133.72.
Over to Washington Center on 133.72. Happy holidays, Delta 219.
Bye-bye. Cleveland Center, 6 Juliet, SGA parking at KAG. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, bye-bye.
Cleveland Center, Easter 947 with you.
Man, he's got us descending. We're about 170 nautical miles out. He's going to control you all the way down, just not going to give you terminal service, which is taxi and whatnot. Yeah, probably.
On by 4035, Cleveland Center, roger.
Cleveland Center, United 1915, flight 20.
Actually, probably in about 20 nautical miles, he's going to send me over to Unicom.
United 1915, Cleveland Center, roger. Cleveland Center, FedEx 5225.
It's FedEx 777.
25, Cleveland Center.
Yeah, we've got a hydraulic fault here. We need to declare an emergency. We'd like to revert to Pittsburgh.
FedEx 5255, roger. Try the best I can to help you out here. You have a clearance. You're cleared to the Pittsburgh airport via radar vectors. Right turn heading 270. And descend and maintain flight level 240.
Alright, clears Pittsburgh, radar vectors, right turn heading 270, descend and maintain 240, FedEx 5225.
FedEx 5225, read back correct. In a moment here, I'll get you a...
That's FedEx 225 right there.
I think it's a hydraulic fault.
FedEx 5225, roger. In a moment here, I'll have an amendment to that, and I'll get you joined.
Good thing you know the CTAF for Philadelphia. I do. Do.
American 556, New York offline, radar service terminated, frequency change approved.
Over to Unicom, frequency change approved, American 556. Thanks for the ATC.
Bye-bye, American 323, wind 16019, gust 33, runway 23, clear to land.
Runway 23, clear to land, American.
See, I said he's going to descend me 70 nautical miles early and land me off to the void. Yeah, I've been this route a lot. Usually don't descend this early though. So we kept being the redheaded stepchild. Well, yeah, I always landing at Philly, always on my own. Hey, there was tower and approach on earlier. If I didn't have that pesky thing to eat dinner, Okay, New York Center advised cross Harrisburg at and maintain flight level 180 at Harrisburg. I should speed things up a little bit. Maybe. Yeah, we're so far off. We'll follow the auto ATC. He wants nothing to do with me. Yeah. What runway you're coming in on? So they've switched over to 9 right. The wind change. So we're going to be doing the ILS Zulu 9 right. Should bring us out over the Commodore Barry Bridge. We're all looking good. Let's get our descent checklist. Okay, so we got some flows to have to do yet. All right, that wasn't painful. Wind-wise. Seven at 3. Let's do flaps 40. We're going to be flying this plane enough to play with the flap settings. So I'll do a smasher of a flaps 40 landing. Alright, descent checklist. Pressurization landing altitude is set. Recall is checked. Auto brake is 2. Landing data VREF. Got 142. Flaps 40 and minimums of 221 on the barrow. Approach briefing has been completed. Descent checklist complete. Alright, we're coming down, looking good. So after we pass Harrisburg, I'll set the altitude to 8,000. That should keep us on the path. Yep, that's 8,000. Mandatory 8,000 at bunts. We'll do Cat 1. Actually, very curious to learn the HUD. This thing is crystal clear. It is way better. Sorry, iFly. This is way better. But I'm definitely gonna have to read the manual on it so we could do some low vis ops. We're coming down now. And I'm going to get that flight recorder set. Don't let me forget to not hit record. To extend the center line before even the base turn the downwind, do a direct to Brandywine. Okay. Before you hit execute, look at the bottom right hand of your FMC. Okay. New York Center advises cross bunts at and maintain 8,000. Okay, altimeter 3004. Okay. I'm going to say so before, or you hit the button twice and then execute, and it'll extend your center line. Oh, okay. Let's go down. Yeah, I didn't know that. So we're about 800 feet above. This should be able to fix it. Yeah, Captain Tom from Southwest taught you. Oh, okay. Cool. I like learning new things. I like learning new things. Catching back up. And now I need to get the Wind Wing autopilot and FMC. It's not like the Airbus where you could just program the reverse reciprocal. Yeah, no. This is a real plane, right? Yes. Hey, I was a Boeing guy before V1. The Airbus captain drew me over to the Airbus, and then he goes and starts flying Boeings. Time to come back. Time to come home. Over Lancaster. Time to come back to the dark side. We're always going back to the dark side. That's because the dark side has cookies. Past 18,000 approach checklist. Altimeters are set. 29.98 cross check. Approach checklist complete. So yeah, that's my problem. I was so easily swayed by cookies and punch. As long as the punch is not Kool-Aid, you never drink the Kool-Aid. This is cool to actually have this in the sim now, or in the NG. There's a little color on the screen. I like it. When people complain that this is not a real weather radar, I don't care. I just like the look. We're sim pilots. We're going to punch through. If this was all red, we'd still be flying it. Just rub it in. And for 2 weeks, we all sat there and watched the streamers streaming this thing going, it'll get there. My guess is, when's the marketplace drop? Tuesday. It'll be up. I'm sure it was submitted a while ago. So, duh. $109.3. $7. I've been right a couple times tonight, hoping you're right about the Tuesday thing. That's my guess, Lynn. That's my guess. Tuesday. I think they do marketplace drops Tuesdays and Thursdays. And it's PMDG, so Asobo's going to prioritize that. Really got a lot of wind noise here. Thinking out loud, I think you should do. Yeah, I think I'm going to do a couple keybind tutorials on this thing. Because I got the landing gear one, and I think there's a couple others. I'll do a little quick video. Just gotta get my thoughts together because I was confusing myself explaining it. I wonder if A&R was on. And that's why the sounds were so flat. I turn the sim sounds down a little bit. Past the 10,000. Get the landing lights on. We didn't hit our mark. This was be at 8,000 at Funds. Probably should have put that in there. Alright, we're the only ones. The only ones coming in. Philadelphia traffic, American 556, passing at 10,000, descending on the Pujik 1 arrival for ILS Zulu and right approach.
Flight traffic, Frontier Flight 1014 is a short final, runway 9er, right, Philly. Flight traffic, Contact 124, my Charlie's on 5 mile final for runway 17, Philly.
There would be all kinds of traffic coming in. Alright, let's kill the music. Time to get our head in the game. We're below 10,000.
Philly traffic, Frontier Flight 10, 14's clear, runway 9 right.
Philly traffic, Honda Jet 124 Charlie is on a 2-mile final for runway 17, Philly.
Left those on. Hooked the engine. Three people ready. Yep, they're all three of my friends. That's funny. Wow, this is soup.
Philly traffic, UPS 1188 is on a 20-mile final for the ILS 9 right, Philly.
$20-mile final. I'm going to probably go in on this, go in behind this UPS guy.
Philly traffic, Honda Jet 124 Mike Charlie is clear of runway 17, taxi to the airfield.
The Bronco 2 with the super chat. Here's a 10 spot for putting up with me picking on you in the Philly tonight. You didn't have to, but I appreciate that. That's awesome. Nah, you guys can bust on me. That's great. I actually like it. Makes me feel like I'm at work.
Philly traffic, Honda Jet 124 Mike Charlie is crossing runway 826.
All right, we're going to extend our downwind. We're going to move in behind.
Honda Jet 124 Mike Charlie is clear of all runways.
Now we got another UPS coming in.
Philly traffic, Frontier Flight 1014 crossing runway 9 left at Foxtrot, Philly.
We're going to really extend our downwind.
Philly traffic, UPS 219 is inbound to the ILS, runway 09 right, Philly.
Philly traffic, American 556. We're going to extend our downwind for the UPS traffic. Philadelphia.
Philly traffic, Frontier Flight 1014 is clear, 9 left.
Traffic in sight. Brandywine, right? So direct. Oh, that gives you an intercept course. Nice. All right, so we got flaps 5 out. I'm gonna execute you. Belly traffic, American 556, turning to intercept the ILS runway 9 right at Brandywine, Philadelphia.
Belly traffic, QPS 219, 10 mile final, runway 09 right, Philly.
Okay, we're looking good. Let me, actually going to start the recording. Yes, thank you for that tip. I did not know about that intercept extended line. That's awesome. Man, I wish I'd have known that like years ago.
Philly traffic UPS 1188, clear of 9 right into the UPS line plan. Philly.
Down to 3,000. The change. The PMDG is supposed to be coming up with their own shared cockpit. I think that's for the 7.4 though, right? We really need a good shared cockpit in this thing. This would be so cool. Philadelphia traffic, American 556, turning final at Brandywine for ILS 9 right, Philadelphia. All right, so we can arm the approach. It would just add so much more. Absolutely. We could actually do captain first officer flows and just about, man, it would be amazing.
Philly traffic, American 2615, Texas 09 or left via Juliet and Whiskey. Juliet Kilo Whiskey, Philly traffic.
Absolutely, especially when we're as big as nerds as we are.
Philly traffic UPS 219, clear runway 09 right, Philly.
All right, velo capture, glide slope capture. Starting on down. Let's go. Gear down, flaps 15. Flaps 30. Flaps full. All right, landing checklist. We got engine start switches are in auto. Speed brake is armed. Landing gear down 3 green. Flaps 40 green light. Landing checklist complete. Philadelphia traffic, American 556, 5 mile final, runway 9 right. Philadelphia. That's a sucky wind. That is not the reporting winds. Unless they're going to swing around. Philadelphia traffic, American 556, short final, runway 9 right, landing. Philadelphia. All right, 500 stable, cleared to land, 3,000 is set. There we go, it swung right around. All right.
Philadelphia traffic, making 15 lining up, 09 and left, Philadelphia traffic.
Approaching minimums.
Plane.
Minimums.
Continue.
$100. 50. 30. 20. 10.
Spoilers deployed. Reverse. $70 knots. $200 and something.
Philadelphia traffic, making 15, taking out 09 left, Philadelphia traffic.
Ended up floating her. Philadelphia traffic, American 556, clear the runway. Philadelphia. forget how Ace Ventura said that. Like a glove. All right, so we can bring the flaps up. Speed brakes in. Fill the flight recorder. Philadelphia traffic, American 556, taxiing to gate Bravo 16, Philadelphia. All right. EPU up. Yeah, so that's going to take a little bit of practice. I mean, at least it wasn't a smasher. At least it wasn't a smasher. We did it at 0.99 Gs, so we're still technically floating down the runway. I did float it. It came in a little high. Seriously, not bad for the first landing in a year and a month. But it does fly very smooth.
Philadelphia traffic tracking 1615, passing 3000 left off Philadelphia.
I think you killed your engine just a little too soon. Yeah, 50 feet. Yeah, I probably should have kept it going for. Probably should have brought the throttles back at 40 or 30. That's why we floated, because then I started to flare too high. It won't take me long. I'll dial it in. Philadelphia traffic, American 556, crossing runway 9 left at Tango, Philadelphia. There is no after landing checklist for the got the weather radar off. Yeah, those winds swung right around. Typical Philly. We'll go up here to Juliet. Bravo 16. I don't know. I might not know this airport. Parking brakes are on, and APU is on the buses. All right, I'm not shutting down. We're going to do a recording. We're going to do the replay. But welcome to Philadelphia, guys. This is a lot of fun, and we're going to be flying it a lot. Nobody else parks at this gate. This is my typical American Airlines gate here at Philadelphia, B16. I don't know why. Maybe it's because it's nice corner lot. You know, good views. All right, so let's dial the sim time back so we can look at this replay. Yeah, we're a little off center. So let's check out our landing. Volanta. I know landing toast said it was 280 something. All right, so it's the same, 286 at a 1.1. So we kind of smashed it in. That's so 286 at 1.1. So not terrible, not great, but not bad for a first one. It's not bad for a first one. Really happy for you. You get to fly to PMDG. I might get a little sarcasm in there. Like, really happy that I'm flying the PMDG. All right, guys, let's check out that replay. As you went forward. There's a Commodore Berry Bridge. Yeah, it was a foggy mess down here in Philadelphia. Should have looked out my window. So flaps aren't out with replay. No, they're coming down now. Okay. Yep. Flared too early. Look at that. Way too early. Now those sounds sound good. I think A&R was on for the sounds. I wonder if people know that that's on by default. Pause you. All right, guys, that's going to be it for this stream. Wish it would have came in earlier. We could have done another leg, but such is not the case. But we're going to wind it back. Let you watch the landing come in over the Commodore Barry Bridge. Thank you, everybody, for watching the stream. All the new subscribers. We have a Red Bearded Flyer. Limp Rocketeer coming in with the super chat. Really appreciate that. That's awesome. And everyone else watching, thank you very much. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. No streams this weekend, unfortunately. I have to work. It is the last weekend I work, and then I'm 2.5 weeks off. So there'll be a lot more streams to come over the holidays. And until then, guys, I'm Virtual Flight Diaries. My name is John. See ya.